Welcome back to my channel and happy Vlogmas day 2. Today is going to be a sit down video. I'm just kind of explaining where I've been at and why I haven't been posting. Like, I haven't posted a single time this semester, and honestly that's not like me. I would always do like a first day of school video. I got a new nose ring, so I'm trying it out. I actually really like it because if you all saw yesterday's video, it was getting quite funky, so I'm probably getting a new one. But I'm also gonna finish getting ready while I talk to you guys, which I'm literally just gonna put like some earrings on, and yeah. But honestly, this semester has been not the best for me. I work a full-time job and I go to school, and I say full-time in quotes because it is a full-time job in graduate standards, but like in regular full-time job I only work 20 hours a week compared to like a full-time employee who works like 50 hours a week. Also, sorry for my room. I need to like get some more shelving and stuff so I have like places to put things. But yeah, so I have just been really struggling mentally, physically, and just all the things when it comes to grad school. I don't think that this program at least was for me, which is sad to say because I have loved my time at Virginia Tech. Well, okay, sorry, I had to pause it because I was like, I don't need y'all to see me struggling trying to put this earring on. But I just don't think that this grad program was the right one for me, and it's sad to say. I need to get my eyebrows done really badly, but I don't like my program. And I wish I could say that I did. It's just more so the fact of I learned I don't like research. I am not a big person when it comes to research. Like, I thought I did because I took a comm research class and I really liked that class. But trying to do research on my own, and maybe it's because I have to do so many research projects on top of like my main research project, is just really hard for me. And I'm not having a good time. Also, if anyone has like looser textured hair, like my hair is like really like fine at the top, I cannot wear a twist for super long, and it's really annoying because I want to have like a protective style, but then it like just gets funny. But this is what my hair's gonna look like today. Might wear a hat or something. But as I was saying, it is really just hard because I love Virginia Tech and I'm glad I had another year. My boyfriend's here, a lot of my friends are still here, and it gives me time to like figure out what I wanted to do with my life, because I thought I really wanted to do political news, but I think maybe it's just like what's going on in the world right now. It's not for me, but I really do want to do travel and lifestyle reporting, and I think that would be a lot of fun for me. But the job market is hard. And I feel like that is like the biggest thing. The job market is like extremely hard right now. So I'm like, okay, amazing. I'm glad that I have a grad assistantship for one, so I'm able to get my tuition pretty much fully paid for. I have a roof over my head. I have my friends that are still here, and so like I'm very blessed. But it's like something is just dragging me down all the time while I'm here, and that's like what's been really hard about like making content and everything. I just am not in the right headspace to do YouTube videos or like show you guys what I'm doing, because it's just like doing homework. I'm reading like 90 pages a week. I'm trying to figure out how to balance having, and I feel like that's the hardest part too, is I work. I like to make content. Like, I had 2 content jobs. I worked for Bear Paw this semester and I worked with Good Molecules, and I loved both of them. But doing that plus school, plus just trying to like live a life and like go to the gym, hang out with my friends, is the whole balancing it all has been a lot harder for me, which wasn't really an issue ever to begin with because I was able to always balance things. But I think that I've hit like a mental block when it comes to just school and things. And I feel like that's the hardest part, is because like I've never had issues. I've always done well in school, and I'm not saying I'm not doing well in school. I literally have 100% in most of my classes, or I have a high A, and like the work isn't hard. It's not hard. I know but it's like, I don't know how to explain it, because I'm like, guys, I have good grades, but I don't know what I'm doing. It's like I go to class, I read the stuff, but I don't know what I'm learning. And I like to learn. I like to like learn new things. I like to try new things. Well, I kind of like to learn new things. I like to try new things, but then I also don't, because if I'm not good at things, that makes me upset. So maybe scratch that idea. Anyways, I don't know. I have just not been enjoying it is my last, like, I think I'm just not ready to be an adult. And it sucks, but I like this period because it's my first time where I am living in my own apartment. I don't live in the dorms. I'm paying rent. I'm cooking for myself. And I didn't do that my whole time in college. So I feel like this is a nice transition period where I'm able to still kind of be like a safety net, even though I'm gonna live back at home once I graduate. But it's also preparing me for when I do move out, when I do have like a full-time job and things like that. And then also, I just think I'm tired of Blacksburg. I think there's just a lot of factors going in to this that's just making me not want to do anything. And that's why I was like, my friend Priscilla, my mom, my grandparents, they were all like, oh, we miss your vlogs. We miss like seeing you do these. So I was like, okay, I should probably like do Vlogmas again. And I do enjoy talking to a camera. That's why I'm a comm major. I like talking to, and communications and journalism are very different. Well, I could go on a whole thing about that. If you guys want to know more about that, let me know in the comments, because I could do a video about communication and journalism being two different things. But I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. But I was like, I enjoy making content. Me and my friends have been like cooking and stuff a lot, and I love cooking. I love baking. Like, I literally had a whole Jackie's Bakeology during COVID, and I haven't posted anything of that. So maybe that's something I'll do soon. Apologies, I needed to cough. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like I've been saying a lot of nothing. But like, does anyone have any advice for me? It's just the whole period of not liking being where I'm at. I like had an internship this summer in DC, and so I was constantly in the city. It was very busy, and I liked that. I had a lot of fun doing it. And then I come down to Blacksburg, and it's a lot slower, and I'm used to it now because like I've gone to school here. But there's a weird transition from not being on campus versus being on campus. I feel like I'm not super involved on campus. I feel like I don't know what's going on sometimes. And maybe that's the issue. Maybe I just don't know what's going on with my school anymore. Maybe I am, a lot of times people are like, oh, well, you're not in undergrad anymore, so these things aren't for you. And I guess that might be what it is. I feel like I have imposter syndrome, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I don't belong at Virginia Tech anymore. And it's sad because I loved this school so much. I had a great undergrad time. Like, there was obviously some trials and tribulations, but I enjoyed my time at Tech. But now I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Like, when someone's like, oh, are you excited to be back? I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Like, I really am. I think I've just outgrown the area, which doesn't make sense because like I'm ready to go back home. I don't know. I could not tell y'all. Maybe I think I just miss being in the more like suburban, like urban area. I like DC a lot. I would love to move to DC and like live there, or like live in Northern Virginia. Don't really know where I want to live, but I like the Northern Virginia area, and I feel like it's a good place for me to start, at least with my career. But for some reason down here, I'm ready to do something different. I don't want to write this thesis, and I feel like that's like the hardest part, is because I'm in classes that I have to write a bunch of papers for. Like, I have like 4 papers I need to write, and it's not even just like short papers. They're like actually like 10 to 15 pages, which honestly at this rate is not that much writing, which is crazy to me because I'm writing my thesis and I'm already at 30 to 40 pages. So, and it might be up to 100. So writing it's just, I think I'm burnt out, guys. I think that is the issue. I'm burnt out of doing school. I've been doing school since my parents took me in pre-K at like 2. So I've been doing school, well, how old am I? I'm 22. I've been doing school for 20 years. I think I'm just done. I think I'm done with school. I don't know. It's so weird because I just don't know how to explain it. It's just like I feel like I don't belong at the school I go to anymore. And that's the hardest part, is because I think I love Virginia Tech. I loved being here, but now I just don't. And there's so many other factors that I don't want to talk about right now. I'll talk about later on once I graduate, just for other reasons. But I think that just all of these things combined is just making me just so ready to leave. But I'm also like, I don't want to be ready for the real world yet. Like, I'm not ready to move on. We got a new football coach and we seem like we're gonna have an actual good football season next year. And like, I spent 5 years, you know, I finally want to do something. Like, next year I won't be able to have access to just going to these football games unless I drive all the way down here. And I actually drove by myself for the first time to Blacksburg, and I'm very proud of myself. It's a very long drive. I was scared, but driving in Northern Virginia is way worse, so I can do it. And so I guess if I want to go, but then I'm not like a student, and then I have to sit like in the section with like the older people. Like, you know, if it's the older people, but like, they don't really be jumping in their Sandman as much as like the student section does. And it's just gonna be like, wow. Ugh. Maybe I'm not coming back because I feel like that would make me even worse. I feel like that would make me even sadder. Because everyone keeps calling me Unc already. I'm like, guys, I'm only 22. I'm only 22. Please stop calling me Unc. Oh, I'm like literally rambling. But to make a long story short, I hate grad school. And hating grad school so much has made me not want to make videos and make content. But my mom told me like a few months ago, she was like, yeah, like maybe it'll be a good way for you to get like, be a little happier, get back into something you really like doing. And I was like, you're right. So I know I'm gonna be really stressed with school and stuff, and that's why I'm not taking Vlogmas like as hard as I would try to do. So like, if I don't post for a few days, that's okay. I also have to like do my schoolwork. It's final season is here or almost here, or for me it's here because I have a final presentation like Thursday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. I think that's it, yeah. And I have a bunch of papers I need to write for all those classes. I have one final exam. I need to finish the first part of my thesis before I go for break. So I just know I do have a lot of things to do. So if it's not a perfect Vlogmas, that is okay, because my life isn't perfect, and that's honestly what I have to put out. If that's what I have to show the world, that's what I have to show the world. And maybe I can show my growth and how I improved and how things got better for me, because like, yay, life is improving. So I'm just gonna stay positive, guys. Like, I'm really just trying to stay positive so I can just finish the program. And I feel like that's been a big thing with me, while I was like, I'm gonna do Vlogmas, I'm gonna be in the Christmas spirit. Like, I'm going to go all in, because last year I know I was really stressed about other stuff I had for school, and then my hair caught on fire, so I was just in a really bad place. So I didn't really want to celebrate Christmas. But maybe I should do an update on my hair, because like, it has grown, and I got it cut to be more even, and now I don't know, we can see like the progress, but I can do that in another video. But where I was going with that is that last year, because of everything that had happened, I was not in the Christmas spirit. But Christmas is my favorite time of the year, so I decided to put on these personal nails that I found. I'm gonna do Vlogmas. I'm gonna decorate my apartment with all the Christmassy things. I wanna go explore Blacksburg some more to see things that I've never seen before. I started talking to a travel and tourism industry in Blacksburg, and so I'm seeing the stuff that they post, and I'm gonna actually check out the area, be like a little townie, actually explore the college town that I go to, because I feel like maybe this is my sign that I need to actually explore Blacksburg and see everything it has to offer, and even like the surrounding areas like Roanoke, Salem, whatever other areas are in Blacksburg that I can't think of off the top of my head at the moment. But I have a car now, and so I think that is my sign, because Blacksburg is really pretty. It is really nice. It's a really pretty area. I love the seasons. I love how cold it gets. I love that they have summer. Summer in Blacksburg is actually really interesting, and I stayed here for a whole summer, and I vlogged all that, and it was actually pretty good content. It was quite cool. But I think I just need to do something different while I'm in this season of my life, just trying new things, exploring the area. But I feel like getting in this season of just doing things that I can do until I can get to where I want is all I can do. And yeah, that is where I have been mentally and why I haven't been posting. But if you guys have any advice for me, let me know. Maybe my next video will be clean my room. And it's not even like my room is dirty. It's just I need to I don't make my bed. I don't think making the bed makes sense, but I can go on a whole tangent about how I think making the bed is stupid. and people keep telling me I need to read this book about how making the bed sets you up for success. I just don't get it. I just feel like if I'm gonna get back in the bed, it's already gonna be messed up. Why make the bed? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I clean my sheets. I do that once a week. I don't wear outside clothes on my bed, so my bed's clean. I make sure to take a shower before I get in my bed, so my bed's always clean. I just don't think making the bed makes sense to me, but that's a whole other story. But I hope you guys enjoyed this long tangent. I have to go talk to my advisor so I can make sure I graduate in the spring, because I need to make sure I get out of here. But if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know, and I hope you guys stick around for Vlogmas some more. I promise you I won't have this many rants and tangents overly. I can't make any promises, actually. There might be some more rants and tangents. I feel like I always have some tangent I go on Vlogmas. But thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me yap. If you have any advice for me about grad school, or just feeling like this imposter syndrome at the school that you've been at for 5 years, let me know, and I will see y'all in tomorrow's video. Bye.